передаче GrassRoots телевизия.
Вы смотрите телевидение GrassRoots, канал 12.
Cześć, oglądacie GrassRoots Television, kanał 12, Aspen.
Вы смотрите телевидение GrassRoots, канал 12.
Hi, you are watching GrassRoots TV, channel 12, Aspen.
Everybody. This is the Supremes. These are the Supremes. And Scallops. Food, Music, and Friends. I'm Randy Placeres. I'm here with Jennifer Brown. And my mommy, Yolanda Placeres. And our program today, we're going to be doing some seared scallops, talking about Jennifer's beautiful work that she does with Afghan women. She's a midwife, and she helps train midwives in Afghanistan.
That's true.
We're doing a fundraiser at Mogador this Sunday. If it already passed, I'm sorry, but we still got stuff going on. We've got websites. Keep involved in helping this lady help people around the world. And my program, we like to do that. And I figure since my mom's here and she gave birth to me, it's a nice thing to have here. So we do some old school music, cook some lunch, and it's beautiful, another amazing property. Another great listing, or another great kitchen, another great home from Craig Morris. This kitchen is just one of the coolest kitchens, hottest kitchens, however you want to say it, in the valley right now. So we're gonna get going, start cooking, start doing some dancing, drinking some nice Chilean wine that was left from a friend of mine, Ricardo Ulrich. Sea scallops, and we're gonna do like a little miso honey butter sauce with little white truffle salt. Brad has got it going. We got some butter. You like butter, Mom?
Yes, I
yes?
like butter.
You might put some caviar on there, a little corn, some pea shoots. I got some organic spinach. We'll start with the pasta. Should we start with the pasta? No. The longest dish, the longest thing, timing is everything, is gonna be our sauce. So what I'd like to do, while we listen to some more
Old school.
I know this song. My mom used to play this when me and my brother were little kids for so long. Looking for some shallots and garlic. Let's see, I have a shallot here. Jennifer, tell me about what's happening with you and helping out the Afghan women. I mean, you're a midwife yourself, right?
I am a midwife, Randy.
Great.
And a couple of years I got involved in this project to try and get American-trained midwives and nurses to Afghanistan. Afghanistan has suffered incredibly under the Taliban and even before that, the Soviet invasion. And consequently, there is really hardly any medical care available to women there at all. So,
Primarily just women? I mean, is it that?
well, NGOs have been more successful bringing male healthcare workers into Afghanistan than they have women. People are concerned about security. People are afraid to go to Afghanistan.
Right.
And when the military is there, usually the army surgeons are men. But in the Muslim culture, only women can provide care to women, and there's been a terrible shortage of, a competent, appropriately trained healthcare providers for women. So we've been about trying to get American-trained nurses and midwives into the country.
Now let me ask you: Are you scared when you go there?
I'm not, actually.
You're not.
I'm not.
You're
I
a
like
very
it
brave
there.
woman.
I am a brave person, and something that I think is a misconception about Afghanistan is that
Yeah.
the Afghan people love America.
Really?
They really appreciate what we've done for them, and they really appreciate the help. I'm really warmly received. Everyone's really
That's
happy to see me.
fantastic. That's
It's
great.
terrific.
Well, something positive that's come out of that whole life-changing world that's happened here for a while here. So let's do some food. Keep that back of our conscience here. A little bit of olive oil, ladies. Mom, how are you, Mom?
I'm fine, thank you, son.
Yes? I'm gonna make you some lunch, Mom.
Thank you.
A little bit of garlic, a little bit of shallots. This is shiro miso. And miso is soybeans. We have garlic, shallots, a little bit of ginger maybe. Do I have ginger? I do have ginger. I'm gonna put a little bit of water in here. That's the pasta thing there. Huh? Let's go straight here. So we want to cook this miso out. This is going to be our sauce for the scallops. Just kind of let it cook through. Mom, do you remember listening to the Supremes when I was
Yes.
a kid? When Georgie was a kid?
You grew up with the old school.
Yeah?
Yes, you did.
Man, that's why I'm so funky. All right, how about if we put a little wine in there? Wine will be all right. That'll cook out. I'll give you a little bit more. And you have a benefit. You have to give a slideshow. So
I do. Take it easy.
this is the event that's happening. Can you tell me a little bit about this picture?
Sure. This picture was taken in Kabul, Afghanistan. We asked these ladies if we could take their picture, and they said sure, but then they whipped down those burqas and posed for the photograph. It wasn't what I had in mind, but I think it came out kind of nicely after all.
Yeah.
And the card advertises our fundraising dinner. Now, last year, you may recall that Barkley and Nikki over at Mogador had a dinner for the tsunami victims.
Yeah, I donated a dinner to that.
Yeah,
I'm
they decided
actually
to make
gonna
a yearly thing of it every year, a humanitarian aid dinner. And so they're going to be supporting us this year.
Hi, Nikki. Hi, Barkley.
Wonderful.
Very generous of them.
All right, so we'll get our miso going. We just want this to kind of dissolve and come together. We're going to add a little bit of cream. I'm going to sweeten it up with a little bit of honey after it starts dissolving. So there's some Afghans that live in Aspen.
That's true. The Nouris have the rug gallery downtown. Montana and Rasul.
Nice guy. Nice people.
Very nice.
Beautiful, beautiful rugs.
People. Now, the Afghan people make really gorgeous rugs.
Yeah.
All hand-tied silk. Very beautiful.
It's a lot of craftsmanship and a lot of tradition probably handed down.
Yeah, it's very hard work.
Very hard work. Have you seen that done?
I have. My friend Nasrat makes rugs in Afghanistan. It's very hot, dusty work. The rugs are very beautiful.
This is organic spinach spaghetti. All right, I'm stopping being silly here. I doubt it, because all these songs remind me of my childhood. I think I've said that.
Reminds me of your father.
Yes, my daddy.
It isn't here.
Hey,
this
George.
time.
Hey, Papa. All right, I'm gonna put some organic blue honey in here. blue borage honey from New Zealand. I'm really into honeys. Huh, honey?
Gigi will love that.
Yeah, my girls. Okay. Add a little more liquid just so it doesn't dissolve through. You can find, you know, start this with regular miso back home. Start cooking it through. Taste it as you go. I'm gonna add some butter. This pasta will cook pretty quickly. So what I like to do now, I got a super duper hot pan going. This Dacor oven is just fantastic. Charles Dale actually helped design this kitchen. It's something I'd like to start getting into, designing kitchens for some of my clients. And cool stuff. Beautiful properties out here. And all right, so this pan is super hot. I might even cool it down a little bit. What does this remind you of? What year, Mom? Do you remember?
This year, 64.
64?
1964.
I was not even a
Randy
sparkle
wasn't
in that is I.
No, Randy wasn't born yet.
I put a
5
little
years
sugar
later.
in there.
Why do you put sugar? Does it make it even sweeter?
Just a little sweet. The tofu, well, the soybean, which is miso, has a very, I'd just say very strong. Yeah, it's pretty strong. It's intense, you know. So I like to kind of contrast that with a little bit of honey and sugar. I think it brings out nice qualities in the miso. What I actually will do now is add a little rice vinegar to that to give it more acidity to actually help balance out. Just about that much. That much. Okay. And a little bit of, this is Mexican crema. Put that in there, or you could use heavy cream. We'll just put that in there. So, you know, we don't use recipes here. I just cook.
Make your own.
Make them up. So, let's get these scallops going now. Pan is super hot still. Crank it back up. What I like to do, we season this with a little bit of salt and pepper earlier. I'll just do a little bit more. Season both sides. This is Mary Wells, huh?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Put a little bit of butter inside this olive oil. And what that's gonna do is give us a nice brown on these scallops. Distribute that around evenly. Oh, that smells good. It smells wonderful. I'm gonna go ahead and put some parsley on the outside of this. Does that smell nice?
Wonderful.
Smells good.
I think our pasta, it's been in here about 8 minutes. Very close to being done. Look through it and see. It'd be kind of hard for you to see, but it still needs a little bit of time. We could actually pull that out and let it sit. It'll still continue to cook. I'm gonna turn down the flame on the miso, and yeah, we'll see how these start to caramelize. These scallops get this beautiful brown color.
Wow.
It's pretty nice.
It doesn't take long then.
No. These kind of went in all crooked. You could just let them, you could actually let them cook all on one side and then just flip them over.
You just brown them, so just a little.
Yeah, we could finish this right inside the pan. That one's got beautiful color. We'll let that one go. Kind of rushed it. Let them dance around. Okay, our pasta's definitely finished, we'll just pull that out, let it cool, throw some olive oil in it. So what I'll do, I will do it over here. Yummy.
Smells good.
See how quick is that? Let them drain out in this pan. Turn this pan off. Yes, we do. Put a little bit of olive oil in there,
Why do you put the olive oil?
just to prevent it from sticking. Alrighty. Let's try the sauce.
Ready?
Yeah, has a pretty heavy miso flavor to it. I found out adding olive oil to a lot of Asian spices balances and cuts it so nicely. So I'm just gonna put olive oil in there. Olive oil is actually not bad for you. This is yuzu. Yuzu's a citrus out of Japan. I'm gonna put a little more acid in there. If you don't have yuzu, use a lemon. It's totally fine. Oh, that baby's beautiful. You must sleep well at night knowing that you help people out.
I guess.
Yeah.
Do you?
I don't really think about it.
You have
that
such a
way,
peaceful
Randy.
aura. I really enjoyed talking to you on the phone, and it's just been
Well,
very
thank
nice
you.
getting to know you. I'm gonna add a little corn. We'll just cook this corn in there with those scallops. That's gonna continue to cook. Put a little more butter in there, maybe, huh? Lovely, lovely. I was gonna put a little more more citrus.
Is that
Take these
sweet?
seeds out. This is this little orange. Squeeze in there.
In there?
That'll lift up the flavors a little bit. You could actually even deglaze on this. That beautiful orangey zest would be nice. The zest you just take with a knife, peel off. They actually make zesters for that. But if you don't have a zester, just cut it up. We can add that to our sauce. Ow! That was loud. Great marble tops here. I really like them. Mom, what did I used to eat as a kid? I don't remember.
What did you what?
What did I used to like as a kid to eat?
Quesadillas. Beans.
Beans, yes. Oh yeah, Nani used to make me beans and
Nani's,
eggs.
yes, that's it.
They used to help take care of me.
Homemade
I was born
tortillas.
on
Homemade
July
tortillas.
19th, 1969, the day they landed on the moon.
Exactly.
Or the
I
day
was-
they landed and they
they
started
walked.
walking.
They walked on
walked.
the moon. There it was.
In a hospital though, not
In the hospital.
the
That's
midwives.
all right.
That's cool. No, I know it's cool, but there's a lot of midwives in Aspen. I think it's very natural because, you know,
Yeah, Aspen Valley Hospital has a number of excellent midwives.
yes. Kim Schroyer caught both my babies.
Excellent.
Good job, Kim. I think we're almost close, ladies. So, you know what? I'm gonna make 2 different dishes for you. I'm gonna make you like a light salad with a little bit of pasta and the miso. We could do some golden. You were telling me that Afghans eat a lot of raisins.
They
love
love
raisins.
gold raisins. Absolutely,
That's
very
fantastic. So I'm gonna go ahead and these beautiful little romaine leaves, baby romaine. We'll just leave them whole. See if I have a bowl. I've got a bowl. It's so magical how this program's done. All right. It would actually be nice to saute some warm greens with raisins. I bet that would be really nice. You guys want to do that?
Yes.
So, yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna pull these off. Actually, what I'll do is grab a little bit of your wine, lift up that flavor, and what we'll do is just let that, turn off the flame and let it sit. These scallops are probably perfectly done. See here. So let's see. We'll just go straight with this. No garlic. I don't think we need it. You know what we can do? We'll cut up a lemon. Some of the seeds out of there. Go straight into the pan. All it is golden raisins and romaine lettuce leaf. Squeeze a little bit of lemon. Got the olive oil in there already. Shake it around. Maybe a little pepper. Let's see here. I got some harissa. You know what I wanted to put into our, I got a little truffle salt. I got this at the cheese shop. Kylie gave it to me. Put that in there. That'll work nicely in there. These dishes are pretty high, I mean not high end, but you know, I'm gonna top with a Cetra caviar, and what I'd like to convey to people is, you know, we're pretty blessed out here in Aspen and in America, basically. You know, we get to eat luxurious, be in these homes, and you know. So what I'm trying to say is, I guess there's people around the world that don't have it as lucky. I mean, even in our own country, that they're not that lucky.
That's absolutely true. It's a really good point. What's happening in Afghanistan is really extreme. They are the very poorest of the poor people now in the world.
Even more so than people in
Sub-Saharan Africa.
Yeah, in Africa.
Even
I was
worse.
just gonna say. Well, people, all I know is that we keep giving, we get.
That's true.
Yeah, Mom?
That's true.
I actually feel really grateful to have my job. I actually really enjoy doing the work of helping people. We're just really hoping that there are some people in Aspen who feel as compelled by that idea as I do. You might want to join us at Mogador on the 31st, or be in touch with me at the website, and I would love to.
What is your
believe-
website?
We're at www.midwifeassist.org.
Cool. We'll see if we can't get that on at the end of the show. You can always email me. My email is on the end of the show. I got one pasta here, some corn, this sauce, just come together, just working it. You're a scientist as well, right? Tell me what's going on with this molecular...
Is it good?
Well, my original degree is in biology, but I think what you're doing there is emulsifying your oil.
Emulsification, baby! Yes! And emulsifying is...
Well, you're turning the oil into a polar solvent. You're trying to mix something that's watery and oily, polar and non-polar. And so
It's
you're
wonderful.
emulsifying your oil by making it into really small droplets, by, you know, agitating
Adding...
it.
What is the
Kinetic
shaking?
energy.
Kinetic energy.
This
See
is
that,
the
Brad?
Mr. Science
Yes.
moment, is that right?
Dropping science on ya. Polarization? Not polarization.
Well, your oil is
Polarizing.
your non-polar solvent. Your water
Okay.
is your polar solvent. So that's why they don't usually mix.
Beautiful, smart, and caring. This lady is great.
She knows her science
Does.
projects. Wonderful.
I'm gonna take some pea shoots. These are fresh pea shoots I got from Ute Farms, Saturday Market. Put a little bit of this corn here. There's butter on that spoon. What I'll do is garnish this caramelized corn. We'll just put that right on here. I don't have. Gotta know all these songs,
That's
Mom.
1960, Randy.
You were still
You
just
still
an
weren't-
idea.
My T-Bird wasn't
Not
even
even
born
around.
yet. Mom, you don't want caviar, right? You don't have to have it.
I'll have one
Huh?
for Dad.
You do it for Dad? Hey, Chuck and Elaine. Back home.
Check it in Maine, yes.
Our friends back there. There's our miso, honey, over golden raisins.
Oh, it's tremendous.
Randy.
All right. Trying to see here. Something reactive. So this show is dedicated to all the mothers and all the people who've helped deliver babies and people who are struggling in the world. Happy to make this for you, ladies.
Thank
Mom,
you.
thank you for having me. Thanks, Dad, for participating. So, I am going to go ahead
Thank you so much.
give you that
Oh, that's
young
beautiful.
lady.
Now
Mom,
I'm
you got the
just
organic
beautiful.
spinach.
Now I'm glad
this
I
is
came.
seared scallops with the Supremes. You are the Supremes. Should we do this again? You guys are great.
Hurrah. There we
Aspen,
go.
I want to thank you. Keep supporting GrassRoots TV. We live in a great community, living the dream. We have seared scallops with a miso honey butter sauce over fresh greens and golden raisins. And we have it over organic pasta. Don't panic, it's organic. And have a great day. Just love being here, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my
Bon
son.
appetit, Mama.
Thank you.
Thanks a
Keep
lot.
doing the good
Thank
work.
you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, my pleasure. Let me know how it is.